these days with the coaches like yourself and Just Ask a coaches, there wasn't that then. You were diagnosed with, then it was a terminal illness, and then it was like out the door and carry on with your life. And you were just dealt with all these emotions that you had to work out what to do with them. The anger, resentment, frustration, why me, all these things that, you know, you're totally on your own, you're totally isolated. You don't want to tell your husband how you're feeling. You've got to be strong for them. You definitely don't want to burden your child. And your sister is a sisterly love, which is fantastic, but you don't want to burden them either. So it's very much an isolating situation to be in. And that's with anything really, any sort of grief, terminal illness, redundancy. And it's all this stigma that we have put on ourselves over the years. This is how we should be, this is how we should act. So I did a bit of work in that year, and I got to a place of acceptance. Fortunately for me, thanks to the British Heart Foundation, there was this new technique that was just invented more or less the same time. And they did that, and it gave me years. So they said, instead of a year, you've got years. So when I went home, I had prepared to die so well, I had to undo all that and then learn to live. And I can't explain what that's like, because you've done it so well, the work, and that hit me, and I had nowhere to go. Because I didn't understand that emotion. So when I was diagnosed with a year to live, I got rid of all my handbags, because I thought nobody is going to know how many handbags I've got. And there was only about 10 or 12, but it was embarrassing. So I did, on that Saturday, I went out and I bought 2 bags. Yay! I could buy more bags. I got years. And I still got that fetish that I just got the thing, a bag for every occasion. Yeah. Guilt-free, I'm having the handbags. But I think that was the hardest bit. Yeah. Because you're on a journey of, right, you're going to die, and this is what it's going to be, and then you reach acceptance, and that's a lovely place to be. And then when they undo it, it's no, you're not. You still got to do the washing up in the supermarket, get to work.
Yeah. So do you think having had a safe place to go and talk to somebody and work through those?
Absolutely. I think that feelings? It's a moral medical responsibility to give people the chance to go and get some help. Yeah. There was nothing at all, nothing available. I just had to work it out myself, read books. And that's all very clinical, it's not personable. Yes, yeah. And to have somebody to talk to on a one-to-one, to share that you're having a bad day, that feeling of frustration, the hatred, just to talk about that openly. Yeah. It is vital. And I think that it should be compulsory that anybody with any diagnosis or going through a hard time, divorce, or I've done all those, divorce, you name it. And it's to take the stigma so that I can say, I'm going to hairdressers, I'm going to my waxers, and then I'm going to see my therapist. And for it to be a roll off the tongue situation. Yeah. Whereas I don't know many people that would be open and say, I'm getting some help. It's like under the hand sort of, I'm getting a therapist. It's like, it should be embraced.
So as much as it, what we're doing is therapeutic in its nature, this is why we are coaches, because we want to empower you to find your own feet and be part of that rather than perhaps possibly a therapist that does a lot of suggestions, or perhaps, doesn't help support you in a different way too. Therapy is different to coaching, but a lot of our coaches here have therapeutic backgrounds like myself. So I just want to make that little shift in that for you to see that it's about you coming through the door like you've done today and saying, this is my story. We say, here's your safe space.
And that's, I'd say, is invaluable.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to doing some work with these wonderful coaches that I've met today.
Great.
Because it's just great to be able to share a story unjudgmentally, and treat it as if I was going to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm going to see my coach.
Yeah.
And it's an exercise of my brain.
Yeah.
And I would really recommend that to anybody in my situation, to reach out, because that's the hardest part.
Yeah. Well, I myself have a coach, and if I get triggered by something, I kind of put it in this is, I'm going to discuss this with him when we have our next session, or I'll send him a WhatsApp going, this is coming your way, because if I then get through that, and he can go, okay, I got this message from you, what was this all about? Because you've kind of dealt with it a little bit there, but you still might need to talk about some aspects of it.
Yes, exactly.
So this is what the support is that we want to be able to give people just like you. And I can't thank you enough for being so brave to come in and sit down, share your story, and then agree to do this for us today.
It's been a pleasure.
Your courage doing this part will help so many people. So thank you, Jo.
I hope so. I really recommend people reach out, because my message is, you think you're dealing with it, and that's a very dangerous place to be. And that's my message, because you can't continue being the strong one.
No.
The one that's courageous. She's so brave, she's so courageous. No, you're not.
No.
And it's important to have a space to share that.
From what you have shared, what I would like you to think about for yourself now is actually to acknowledge what you have done for yourself. All the steps that you've taken to get yourself to where you are today.
Yeah.
That, my friend, is courage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, actually, you are, as you were saying before, you get offended by somebody saying you're brave, but we don't always see that in ourselves.
No.
To acknowledge yourself for the steps that you've taken to get yourself where you are today.
And I hadn't thought of that, and you've said another sentence that made a shift in my mind, because I've always thought I'm not brave because I'm crying lots.
And we all know that's good.
Yes.
Crying is good. It's grief. Get it out.
Yeah. But I'll own that. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much.